St.John Mary Vianney lived in one of the most difficult times of the Church. He was born in the year 1786, that is just 3 years before the French Revolution. It was the age of religious indifference, anti-clericalism and persecution. France, which is known as the eldest daughter of the Catholic Church, underwent a de-Christianizing process. The revolutionaries wanted to wipe out Christianity from the land of France. The young John Mary Vianney grew up in this challenging atmosphere where practicing his faith was considered to be a crime. We know the famous story of him receiving the Holy Communion under pretext of loading hay in front of the house. So John Mary Vianney from childhood grew up facing challenges, but he never ran away or gave up things. What made him to face all these challenges? He knew what Christian life is all about. Luke chapter 9 verse 23. If any want to become my followers, let them deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. He was convinced of this saying of Jesus, that Christian life is all about carrying the cross daily. The life of the cure of ours was not without difficulties. When he was in the seminary, some professors did not consider him suitable for studies in preparation for the priesthood, since his test results were not very good. Shortly after arriving in the village of ours, he had to endure slander from various parishioners and also from other priests from nearby towns. Furthermore, on many occasions, he even experienced physically the devil's anger. But he took up and carried his cross and followed the one who carried the cross before him. Vianney, in teaching his orphan girls, says, "My children, it is in loving the cross that we find true peace, not running from it." Today, the cure of ours reminds us this basic concept of Christian life. Love your cross and embrace it, and not try to run away from it. We are faced with a lot of difficulties. Our time also not that good, and here Vianney comes as a lesson for all of us, asking us to embrace the cross. On the way of the cross, you see, my children, only the first step is painful. Our greatest cross is the fear of crosses. We have not the courage to carry our cross, and we are very much mistaken. For whatever we do, the cross holds us tight. We cannot escape from it. What then have we to lose? Why not love our crosses and make use of them to take us to heaven? Cross does not come with emptiness. Who is in this cross? Is it Jesus expelled, rejected, died on the cross, finally emerged victorious and brought true peace? This victory made him more loving, forgiving, and through it he found true peace. Vianney asks us to love our crosses. Vianney proposes 2 simple ways that will give us the strength to carry the cross. First, Eucharist. Second, prayer. There is nothing so great as the Eucharist. If God had something more precious, He would have given it to us. There is no better way to experience the good God than to find Him in the perfect sacrifice of Mass. Eucharist is a gift to us. John chapter 6 verse 32 says, Father gives you the true bread from heaven. But what is this bread? Jesus says in John 35 verses 57 to 58, I am the bread of life, just as the loving Father sent me, as I live because of the Father, so whoever eats me will live because of me. This is the bread that came down from heaven. Eucharist is a gift that is given to us by the Father. This is my body for you, blood for you and for all, not for me but for you. Jesus is sent to be given by to the others, sent to be a gift, not sent to enjoy but to be given. Mission is the gift. It is not work but gift. He fulfills by giving himself to others. Eucharist is the gift that is given to us by the Father. Being rooted in the Eucharist and understanding the mystery of Eucharist, Vianney offered himself as the gift of his community and considered his community as a gift God to him. He was fully broken for his people, just as Jesus is Master and the Eucharist Lord was broken. And from this aspect of Eucharist, he drew strength to carry his cross. Do I see myself as a gift to the community and community as a gift to me? Vianney says, what does Jesus Christ do in the Eucharist? It is God who, as our Savior, offers Himself each day for us to His Father's justice. If you are in difficulties and sorrows, He will comfort and relieve you. If you are sick, He will either cure you or give you strength to suffer, so as to merit heaven. If the devil, the world, and the flesh are making war upon you, He will give you the weapons with which to fight, to resist, and to win the victory. If you are poor, He will enrich you with all sorts of riches for time and for eternity. Let us open the door for His sacred and adorable heart and be wrapped about for an instant by the flames of His love, and we shall see what God who loves us can do. O my God, who shall be able to comprehend? Prayer. Vianney says, God commands us to pray, but forbids us to worry. Cross makes us to be worried, but for Vianney it made him to pray. Prayer is nothing else but union with God. When one has a heart that is pure and united with God, he is given a kind of serenity and sweetness that makes him ecstatic, a light that surrounds him with a marvelous brightness.